Good evening. Welcome to Childhood Rewind and happy Valentine's Day to all of you all that observe and celebrate or have a boo, don't have a boo, in love with yourself, in love with the crush, whatever. Uh, oh, excuse me. Tonight we have two episodes to review: Tale of Quicksilver and Tale of the Dream Girl. Let's get into this first recap. Here we go.
Quicksilver. To trap a creature of night, trace a door on a wall with chalk so white. Arabarius Locaradi, creature of darkness, come to me. Stay where you are. I command you, stay where you are. Arabarius Locaradet, I command you, enter this amulet.
I knew you were gone.
I command you, enter this amulet.
I knew you.
I command you, enter the amulet. It's big.
Hey, last one up gets an uppy bed.
Staying up late telling ghost stories either. I mean it, Aaron. Every time you do, you scare your brother half to death. Okay?
Hey, cut it out!
It's not me. Mom said no scary stuff.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Your necklace. I like it.
Oh, yeah, it was my grandfather's. He was a pilot. It's his wings. They're silver. What? Connie? Whoa.
I was wrong. I did it wrong.
You should have done it in the first place. Let's chase this woman. That makes sense.
Dun dun dun.
What is it?
It's Connie, but it says Laura.
Then who's that?
I think you've got a feel.
This is Laura's yearbook.
I live in your old house.
We only lived in that house a few weeks. When Laura started telling everyone, she thought it was haunted. She found out it was built over an old cemetery or something. She got a book on magic.
Mm-hmm.
And one night, she lit some candles.
And she took a white people boat to heaven.
And no one knows what happened.
Sure enough.
I command you! Do it!
Then they look like they from two different decades.
So I apologize for my lateness. I forgot we were doing this today. I literally forgot because my hours changed, so I'm no longer working the same hours I was last week. They've literally made them. They literally changed them. So it's like, oh, okay. And then I literally forgot. Like my brain went into other mode.
It's also not our regular normal day.
So
Crackhead, stop it.
what? Oh, you're
Get to the
not in your
crack.
office?
No, I don't trust him enough yet to be in my office.
I'm not talking about. Well, where? You know what? We'll discuss that at a later date.
At work.
You
Um,
should have made
okay.
him take him with
He
him.
he was fine until just now. Probably because I have popcorn. Here, crackhead. Um, okay. So sister girl burnt up in one room. So one room burnt up, and miraculously in a few weeks they had that fixed. They're unpacking, yet the boys' room already had beds in them. And the house is so big, but everybody's still bunking together.
I think it's in 2 years though. I think it
Well,
was 2 years.
them sisters
So
was just they was from two different decades. One looked like Little House on the Prairie, and the other one looked like she just came off the Saved by the Bell.
girl, I can't tell you. I don't know. Maybe her night dress was not ready. I don't know. Which call it? Oh, so yeah, no, I'm just like, see this. Well, this still speaks to the fact that you just need to know where things are before you before you move to them. Because she said, because her sister said that she dug into the history of that building, and when she found out what it was buried on, what it was built on, there it is. Then
Yeah, the QAnon ghost. And then, okay, I'm glad we had two kind of, sort of present parents, and I'm glad to see more people of color on the show. But that poor little boy was walking around for a minute with a fever so high he's sweating, and he was just told to go lay down. I, I feel like you just want to have one child now. That's how I feel. Like mom and dad, I don't trust you all anymore. And you're definitely going to a home. Like soon as I graduate high school, you're going to a home. And the whole day he was home from school by himself. Nobody came to check on him. Didn't nobody bring him some soup, some juice, a thermometer, some medicine? Nothing.
I mean, I get this is like a 20, 23, 25 minute video. I get it. So you can't show the whole entire process and everything, but you could at least shown his mom walk into his room, bringing him soup, a glass of juice, and checking his temperature, and walk right back out
Yeah.
while
Or
while he was even reading the book.
when he had his little freak out moment, she could have came like, "Oh, it's just because of your fever," and walked back out. But it's like, no.
Yeah, I just tell you, it's crazy.
But I will say the most accurate thing that I did find was their conversation when she's like, "Who put you up to this?" about her sister, because I know way too many people that when someone in their family passes away, especially at an early age, they completely erase them from the family history. It's like no one is ever supposed to talk to them again. And if you do, you're wrong and they're the victim. Like you do know this person did exist.
Yep.
Like you're still at the same school, sister girl. So no, hey, nobody else asked you where your sister went. Are you okay? And I love how everybody was oblivious in the classroom.
Yeah, but Yeah, so I apologize for my tardiness, and then two, I was streaming on live, so
No,
I was tardy.
you were tardy for the party.
Oh God, will that song ever die?
We can thank Candy Burst for that.
The shade of that Candy, you should have known better.
And they had nothing to get mad. Like, you didn't pay me properly. Did you think she was, girl? Did you think she was?
But I say this, see, this speaks to the whole: why are you letting your children mess around with things that they shouldn't? Why are you living on places where you shouldn't? Why is no one even taking people seriously when they're like, look, things are disturbed. We need to get out of here.
Another thing, if the sister was so sick that people believed that her fever was causing hallucinations, how did she get a book of magic? Because this is before Amazon and DoorDash and Postmates. How?
I don't know what to tell you there because I'm like Mr. Sardo was at it again.
Is he making deliveries now? You can you call Sardo up like Pizza Hut? Like, dude, I need a order of magic books specifically on building on burial grounds. 22.95. Okay, yeah, I got you. I'll meet you at the door. Like,
Maybe I don't know,
cracking down.
but I think if anything, that just speaks to the part of their parents were not paying attention to her.
Mhm. And he was right. He was like, you didn't believe your sister before. Now she's trapped in this void. Are you finally going to believe her? Like, no, I just want to crush on you, the boy that's in my old house. Because she certainly perked up when he was like, can I speak to you alone? She's like, ooh, yeah. See y'all later. Come on. And you know, stranger danger. Stranger danger. But y'all playing with ghosts, so what do I expect? Okay. Any other thoughts on this episode before we go to the next recap? All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Of the dream girl. Johnny and Erica were brother and sister, and they were really close. Worked at the same place, the Boloramo Lanes.
Yeah, you put this in here?
Nope. It's the girl's ring.
Oh, it's stuck. Good night, Mom. Gee.
Johnny, wake up. Johnny. What are you doing out here?
Why can't I come out here?
He'll pitch a fit if you got grease and everything.
Hi, Cheryl. You don't know me, and I don't know how to say this, but,
You guys hear someone talking to me?
I don't
It'd be great to be so perfect.
yeah. What the? Where's my stuff?
Johnny? Johnny, it's me. It's Donna.
Don't move! It's for me.
You know I'll never stop thinking of you. Of Donna Maitland. Where'd you get this?
It's the girl. It's the girl from my dreams.
About time you showed up.
What are you doing here? This place is supposed to be closed.
Closed? Never. Hot apple pie a la mode with a 2-cola chaser.
That's my favorite. How'd you know that?
We know.
I'd never stand you up. Well, I can't. You're wearing my ring. It's almost time to go. I want you to come with me.
Where? You just got here.
But it's almost time.
Better hurry.
It's too late.
Too late?
It's the girl you've been seeing?
Yeah. Yeah, Donna Maitland. What you doing in...
She's dead, Johnny.
What? Look at this. Donna Maitland. No.
And then Donna got out, but she forgot her ring. Her school ring, and went running back for it.
Donna! Donna Maitland and John. It's me, isn't it?
I'm afraid so. You just came back from the accident and acted as if nothing had happened. Johnny, I was the only one who could see you.
Before you say anything, this is how I know that people steal. This episode came out March 26th of 1994. Hold on. I'm about to prove the stealation of this. The Sixth Sense came out August 6th, 1999. And it's the same exact premise.
Yeah, because I was about to say, imagine being dead and still going to work every day.
So you mean to tell me, M. Night Shyamalan, you ain't had no original ideas? Because hello, Nickelodeon beat you to it by 5 years. Wait, no, 1994. Yeah, by 5 years. 5 years ago, they beat you to the exact same idea. I'm waiting, Mr. Shyamalan. You better come in these comment sections and defend yourself, because I'm telling you, it's the same premise.
At least in this episode, the young man was smart enough not to go to school because he ain't never had no homework, was just chilling, but always went to work. Like, what is this about making the ghost still go to work? Like, dude, it's been a minute. You haven't gotten a paycheck. What's not clicking? Like, what is not clicking? But I'm just like, And I could see the frustration on the sister's face. Like, would you hurry up and figure this out?
But she was the main culprit. She should have just told him from the get-go.
Or cause him to notice some things. Instead of lying, going, Mom has a lot on her mind. I'm the only one that can see you. Do you remember what happened to you? But no, she studied getting frustrated with her brother.
I'm just like, you could have told him.
Girlfriend, because if it wasn't for the girlfriend, he would still be in limbo. The girlfriend was like, okay, look, I've been patient waiting for you to figure this out. Let me give you some clues. Here's some context clues, boo. Here's my ring. Johnny, come dance with me. Remember? Remember what we used to do? But also, I would have to two-piece the girlfriend real quick in the afterlife. Like, Heifer, we both dead over a class ring that could be replaced. You seen the train coming at us, but you just had to go back and get the ring. We just could never date nobody else, huh? This is your happily ever after?
I'm just saying. I mean, I get it. I mean, that you pay. Now, as we both know, class rings are expensive. They are not cheap. And most of the time, they are one of a kind. They don't remake them. So I get it. But girl, baby, it ain't worth it.
But this wasn't even an expensive one. This is one Johnny gave her. But Johnny has a type. Because the girl at the bowling alley that his little ghost was trying to holler at looked just like Donna. Your man's got a type.
I'm looking at it and I'm just like, Jesus. I'm like, these kids. I'm like, how did we miss this? Like, like until we got to the end when I first saw this episode, I didn't think anything of it. But then again, you looking at the context clues, you never saw them eat. You never saw him do anything. Like even when you see the plate empty when he was at the diner, you never saw him eat it.
Nope, but that was ghost food. So I guess he could eat that. And he didn't even. And what got me is when I was going back to do the clips in the diner, you had 3 different decades going on, and he didn't even catch on. You had somebody from the 20s, somebody from like the 50s, 60s, and he was dressed like the Fonz.
Hey.
So yeah.
It's just baffling to me. Like even the next 2 stories that are coming out. Hold on. Just give me a second.
Are you done being a crackhead? Bang. Stop it. This is abuse. Look and see you. Stop it.
Oh. Whew. So this coming week we're gonna have to do 3 because I want to finish this season. I want to get over this season. The season is done.
These are the last 3 episodes.
These are the last 3 episodes, baby.
Okay.
So we gonna start at 7th. We gonna start on time too. We ain't doing black people time. We gonna start on time, 7:30. You better show up. Be late. Be late. Fine. I don't care. 7:30. We start. And that's just that. That's on what? On period. So the next 3 episodes, because I think we've discussed as much as we can about this. I mean, there's really nothing more else to say. The story was pretty self-explanatory there. So the next 3 episodes, and you're gonna have to guess which one is my favorite. So I'm gonna read them all monotonely, and you'll have to guess. So the next 3 is The Tale of the Curious Camera, The Tale of the Crimson Clown, and The Tale of Dangerous Soup. So if you can, 5 points if you can guess which one of those 3 is my absolute favorite, besides The Bookish Babysitter of this series, of this season.
Well, I'll put your answers in the comment section. I already vowed that I wasn't going to say anything because I want to see if what happened the last time happened when we do this viewing party. If ours match up, if we have the same reaction we did the last time.
But yep, I mean, if you can put it down there now, I still won't say anything until the review on Sunday. But if you know, a lot of people think they know which one, but they don't. But so let's switch topics. Let's switch topics because we still got a couple of minutes, and we've already exacerbated everything else that we can say about this episode.
But hold on, before we swap topics, we do have
to play your thing, please.
Yeah, hold on.
So let's switch topics as we were saying before our commercial. I hate clowns, don't we all? Um what? Clowns are evil. I don't know who
Hey,
thought
no.
clowns are funny. Clowns are evil. They're downright evil. Point blank period. If nobody didn't learn from it, then I'm sorry to tell you.
Or John Wayne Gacy.
Whoever, I don't care.
I said, or John Wayne Gacy. He was the real
Yeah,
life.
yeah, I know, I know. I'm just saying, whoever. If you didn't learn that clowns are evil, downright.
Evil.
But let's talk about, because again, this has been a hot topic on TikTok, and as you're not, I will fill you in. So, as you know, I'm probably sure last year they did something for Black History Month, some shenanigans, I don't know, for the big wigs on there.
I think it was like they made a bunch of compilation videos telling you who you should follow as a black creator. It was weird.
Yeah. So this year they decided to have an event, and instead of having it held by, oh, I don't know, somebody who's actually in the Black people movement, they decided to have Nicki Minaj on there. Yeah, it's fun.
You're joking, right? You're messing with me.
No, I'm not. I wish I were. So Miss Minaj was there, and they sent out their invites. And what seemed to have happened at this lovely little, because it was a Zoom call, by the way. Your dog is disrespectful. Your dog is disrespectful. I love it.
Humans to you. How about no?
Okay, come on. Let's get through this. So basically, a lot of white people went to this event instead of, people of color. Yeah, it was funny.
Wait,
And
you said there were invites, right?
yes.
So how did just keep,
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep trucking, honey. So basically, a lot of people called her out because there were some black people there. There were some of us in there, but any of the questions that we asked, we were not answered. Yeah. It was fun. So I didn't get invited because I'm not a big creator, so thank God. Because I would have went in. I would have went in and I would have had so much to say. I mean, there were so many videos. Like after the event, there were so many people making videos up the yin yang. So one of our favorite things, favorite people before you got kicked off, Jasmine's Garden, as you know, that's my girl. That's my love. That's my love. My cousin from another auntie. So basically, now she made a video. She did not name names. She did not say any names. She did not mention even events. She didn't even mention anything. She said PR stunt. That's it. And she made a reference to, these PR stunts that we'll sit here and flock to instead of actually asking the questions of why the PR stunt is being done. That's all she said. So I'm guessing somebody had some hurt feelings, and Miss Minaj decided to come to her comment section attacking black folks in the comment section.
Did Nikki change careers and I didn't know about it?
Girl, I don't know what happened, but she was in Jasmine's comment section just going ham. Now, I wasn't able to see all of the comments in her comment section because Jasmine's comment section is always long and melodious, and there's just so many people commenting there. It's just kind of hard to keep up. But like one of the top comments in her comment section, Nikki was all in there. I'm like, and then the barbs are going crazy in Jasmine's comment section, and she's just like, look. So then she made so when Jasmine saw that, and she made a video, she was just like, you're literally bullying black people in my comment section, ma'am. I don't understand what's going on. And then I think Crystal joined in. She's just like, what is going on? What are you doing? Then another creator got in trouble. I won't say got in trouble, but was being called to attention because, again, being a I'm gonna say it, and I don't care. Whatever. You Brazilian, you're white presenting. It is what it is. You're a white person. You're not black. Let it go. If you don't look, if you ain't got this melanin in your skin, you're
Yeah,
white, and
but
that's just where
it
I'm
is
at.
ethnicity, not a race, and I wish people would stop conflating that.
So he gets called out, and I think Crystal and I think Kaylin and Prince Ty Gang took him on because he was just acting a pure T fool, and then he made an Apollo Lion video. I'm not saying apology video, Apollo Lion video, and it was just girl. It's just been a mess on TikTok all over. No, he's talking about clowns. When I said
Oh,
clowns are evil. And so it's just been a mess all over TikTok. And she is fighting for her life on Twitter, on TikTok, I'm pretty sure Instagram.
okay. Now some posts that I've seen on different social media platforms are making sense
Oh,
because
I'm pretty sure it's all over Instagram.
I
I'm
was
pretty sure.
well, I got tagged in a comment thread, but when I was going back to try to get to the beginning and get to, there were so many comments. I was like, and the person who tagged me, I was like, "Can you give me the Cliff Notes version? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm looking at here."
Girl, like I said, she is fighting for her life in
I
this comment section.
I feel like Jasmine was 100% right because doesn't Nikki have an upcoming project coming out?
Apparently, and I think that was one of the reasons why she invited so many of these
Mm.
to the thing. And she's like, "Oh, if you use this sound, you can you can I'll give you a shout out."
History of being anti-black woman,
Mm-hmm,
victim blaming, victim
mm-hmm,
shaming, victim
mm-hmm.
intimidation, and never
Oh
doing
yeah.
anything for the black community other than having a black baby. Like that's it.
And see, then people really started holding her to the paint. Because some of the videos I saw today, girl, I was like, I'm gonna just sip this tea and I'm gonna just sit back and watch. Because Miss Kaylin, I don't know if you know Kaylin, her and Kaylin, I'll see if I can save her video and send it to you. But she's got glasses. She's light skinned. She's got curly hair. Her and Ebb, and I think
I know her from like makeup videos.
one second, just 1 second. Una momento.
Stop it.
First things first, I learned from somebody.
Yeah,
This
that's her.
Her.
Yeah, I recognize the voice right away.
came from.
But there's a
So
makeup
yes.
page I follow on Instagram,
Mhm.
and I don't know if she has multiple pages on TikTok or not, but a lot of her makeup videos are shared on that page. That's how I became acquainted with her.
So yeah, so her, I mean, like people were just like, look, ma'am, let's just be clear. You've already got 3 strikes against you, ma'am. You've already got 3 strikes. 1, you sat there and defended your brother after the whole trial situation. 2, you married one. And then 3, you literally sat here and you had to make your country apologize. Your whole entire country apologize for the lie that you told. That's 3 strikes.
Oh, let's not forget strike 4, when she not only did a song with, but made excuses for and bullied black people for calling out an artist for blackfishing.
Which artist?
Hold on. It's one of the girls from Little Mix. Hold on.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. You don't even have to look her up. I know exactly who you're talking about now.
Jesse Nelson. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm. Her country behind. She another one. because I'm just like, you already knew the gate. Why would you actively do that? But then again, the black girl in your group probably has called you out on your problematic behavior for the multiple times that you've done it. Which is probably, shut up, David. Ooh, let me not go there. Let me not do it, Jesus. I'm trying to be peaceful, Lord. I'm trying to be peaceful.
This is the first time Nikki has jumped in. Okay, when I was still on TikTok, there were two creators who gave a critique of some songs that had come out.
From
None of
her,
the none of the songs that they critiqued were from Nicki Minaj, which is fine. Everybody is not a Nicki Minaj fan.
I'm not.
She jumped in their comment section like, "Oh, well, why didn't you review my songs?" First of all, I saw both of the videos. If I were an artist, I wouldn't have asked these two individuals why they didn't review me because they didn't like any of the songs that they reviewed for good reason when they broke them down. So, and I mean, they were breaking it down for tone, musicality, valid reasons, and showing you in the song where this could have been better. This shouldn't have been done this way. So it wasn't like a hating thing. And she was arguing back and forth. And then I've watched her countless times on Instagram argue with people, not her peers in the industry, not somebody doing her dirty, not even somebody who's attacking her, just the the person who she needs to buy her stuff to sustain her lifestyle. That would be like me attacking my clients on social media. And then the Barbs, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody said it a while ago, and I agree. I agree even more now. The Barbs need their own internet because we are all tired of their shenanigans. Because they do, if not more than just as much mental gymnastics as Trump supporters do in order to justify everything this woman does. This woman could literally run over somebody in the middle of the daylight while somebody is recording, and you get 5 dash cam angles, and they'll now the person jumped in front. They just chasing cloud out for her. What? What? You didn't see her just jump the curb? You didn't see?
Because here's my thing, and like I said, I'm not even a fan of her music. I'm not gonna even front. To be honest, if I had to say I liked any of the new rappers that are out, I would honestly be lying to you. Because they're in my opinion garbage. I'm sorry, and I'm not sorry, because when in the era I grew up with, you had Ice Cube, you had Ice T, you had Biggie, you had
Love, Roxanne Shante, MC Light, Queen Latifah, Little Kim,
I'm
Foxy Brown.
talking about I'm talking about dudes. Girl, you can talk about the girls. I'm talking about the dudes, okay? Sheesh. Just stomping on my sign, my shine.
I'm so well, wish that got.com Little Kim got my blood pressure high.
So, and I'm just like, I'm looking at it and I'm just like, they were speaking about things that actually were happening where they were. And like, I looked at that Tupac video that's floating around on TikTok. It's still there, where he's talking about, you see all these people got billions and millions of dollars, and you still got people trying to survive here. How does that even happen?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, it's terrible where you see these people trying to do their best to survive. And you got these people got homes all over the world, boats, cars, things like that. And I'm just like, why? Like, okay, there's a scene in Princess Diaries, and I think it's right after she gets her makeover, and the girl looks at the bag that her grandmother got her. She's like, I could hawk this and feed a third world country. It's the truth. And the sad part about it is a third world country is the one that made the bag in the first place.
Yep.
And I'm just like, how meta do we have to be to realize the fact that we have things that are made in other countries that cost like literal nickels and dimes to make, and because of a name being printed on the dang fabric, it's worth more.
Yeah, it's called white labeling. And no, it has nothing to do with race. It's either private labeling or white labeling, depending on the circles that you're in. Because they'll buy something for pennies on a dollar, literally change nothing about it, just put their logo, their design on it, and now it's exclusive.
Like I remember, and I'm not saying I was around at the time, but I remember when you had the Coco Chanel and all the rest of them, and then you had the department stores who literally just copied this same exact design and style, took out the label, slapped on their label, and made it affordable for people to buy and look nice, even though they didn't pay the designer price. Now, yes, the designers come after department stores for doing that shenanigans. Yeah, they sure did, because you can't do that now. But if you remember, there's a movie called A New Kind of Love. The girl literally went to Paris. They literally copied all those styles in that they were viewing in Paris just so they could view them in department stores.
Well, see, see, I'm old enough to remember because there was a segment after every award show on the show Entertainment Tonight where they would take the top looks and talk to the designers that were doing that for department stores and boutiques. And they would change something slightly, which made it legal for them to do that, to give it to women at a discount prices. And the prices would range from $40 up to about 200 and some change. What killed that is what's called fast fashion, like your fashion novas, where it became cool to wear things that were created quickly, to be trendy, that you could get for pennies on the dollar and not so much emulate your stars anymore. That's how designers got around that. Why do you think when Fashion Nova first started, you saw ads for them everywhere? Designers that used to flood the airways took a back seat and let Fashion Nova flood it. Now you have people that are like, that's a knockoff. Really? That's a knockoff. I don't do knockoffs. And people, please learn the difference between a certified replica, a knockoff, and authentic. Because there are certified replicas that are made by the same designer. They just call it a replica because it didn't pass quality assurance. But you really think they're going to throw that bag away or destroy it? No, they're still going to sell it to you. A replica, well, I'm sorry, a knockoff is what somebody in their mama basement done sewn together and is trying to sell to you as if it's an authentic bag. And Lord, y'all been doing this since the 1980s. It is now 2022. Stop going to somebody's flea market or a booth going, I didn't know it was fake. Y'all really think Gucci, Louis, Hermes have street vendors?
Now, I'm not saying if the person maybe has some made some extra cash doing something that they should not be doing and decided to buy said things to then sell it to you, that's fine. Hey, you do you. But please, people, there's a label and there's a serial number always on the inside or somewhere near the inside of a bag. You can tell.
And authentic bags and replicas come with dusters so that you can keep your purses in pristine shape. If anybody follows me on any of my other social media platforms, you know I am the queen of knowing this. Because yeah. But generally, now when I was on TikTok, there was a woman whose account I followed. And I'm glad you said that because she would scour thrift stores and that were near or adjacent rich or wealthy neighborhoods, because these women are like, oh, I just wanted this for this event, and they will sell designer purses to these places. She would get them, clean them up, and resell them out of her boutique. Other ones she's bought at yard sales, because you got to think, yes,
At
things can
rich
be
people yard sales.
well, things can be incredibly valuable, legitimately valuable. But if it's not something you're into, you're not going to know the value of it.
Mm.
In my lifetime, I've seen on local news networks where people have sold by accident at estate sales or yard sales original pieces of art that were worth almost $1 million because they just thought that it was tacky and grandma and granddaddy died, so they just wanted to clear out their house. And they didn't realize it, and they were kicking themselves in the foot because they done sold it to Johnny down the block for 50 cents. Boy, you got to chill. Um, so yeah, but there are people who will, refurbish things and things like that. Also, I will say be careful buying luxury items secondhand because if you did not register it under a warranty or if it was not purchased under your name, getting repairs or replacement pieces is it's going to be impossible for you because more than likely they're going to assume you stole it.
Yep.
I'm not saying me, I'm saying them, or they're going to charge you more than what the purse is worth for that piece.
So back to this drama because it's been fun. Girl, I've been sitting back and sipping my tea. So, like I said, she's been fighting for her life in these comment sections. And I'm pretty sure she's going to continue to do so because people are sitting here dragging her for the shenanigans, the shade that she tried to perpetrate on people. And I'm just like, ma'am, see, here's the thing. And with this event, I blame TikTok still even the more because you could have invited anybody else. But because you don't want to talk about social justice and you don't want things to change on this app, you're doing this again for clout reasons. Because, again, TikTok, even though right now being one of the most popular apps in the entire world, it is, let's tell the truth to shame the devil, Facebook and Instagram are trying to keep up at this point. They're trying. And I wish them luck. I really do. Please hurry up and catch up. But I'm just like, ma'am, you don't care about Black women unless something's been done to you and now you want their sympathy for you. That's it.
But here's this. I'm going to play devil's advocate real quick because this is how I feel listening to this situation. No, you're going to have to just chill. Sorry, he's going to have to cry in the background for right now because I can't have him up here going crazy. But Black creators of TikTok, far too long, it has been completely noticeable that they intentionally shadow ban you if you're not up there singing, dancing, or telling jokes. If you talk about anything that's important, they shadow ban you. What made you think that this event was going to be in your best interest? And I'm going to go out on a limb because we know how vain Nicki Minaj is. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that her name and likeness was plastered over all the invitations, all the emails that went out. So you knew that it was her going. She was hosting. Why would you show up? Sometimes you have to realize when somebody else is trying to give you space, they're not giving you space. They're using you as tokens, as trophies, as accessories, and you don't need to show up to be somebody's Chanel bag.
I will say a good deal of them who did get invites didn't go.
That's good, but I'm tired. My people, we cannot say we want change and we want advancement when we allow ourselves to be diamond and silked.
I just said this. I was just like, had like Trayvon Martin's mother gone, George Floyd's family, or any other person who has suffered at the hands of police brutality or injustice in any form. Shoot, if the Central Park Five had gone, none of them would have won. Especially none of the white creators who showed up. They would not have gone at all. Let's tell the truth. You would not have shown up there.
Even if they wanted to stick to an artist, whether a musician or an actor
Shoot,
or an
if they
actress.
had picked Common, they wouldn't have shown
Common,
up there.
Erykah Badu, India Irie.
Ooh, Spotify is mad at her.
I mean, people who actually do things. Questlove.
I'm telling you, had shoot, if they had even done Spike Lee, if you wanted to keep it all the way 100, if they had even done Spike Lee, none of them people would have shown up there because you know how Spike Lee is. You know.
Or Mr. Peel.
Oh God. Well, I don't really know Mr. Peel's. I know of him through reputation. I don't know his mannerisms because I haven't seen any interviews with him on one. I've seen
Oh,
Spike Lee interviews, and
yeah.
whoo,
I have
sometimes
seen.
I have to be like, okay, Spike, chill,
But
chill.
if TikTok felt that they couldn't handle Spike Lee, I'm saying the next best option, if you wanted to stick with that genre, would be Mr. Peel. Is he gonna give it to you? Yes. Is he gonna be as directly in your face as Spike? No. But Spike has gotten to a level that most white directors start off at. But Spike is like, I'm the man and I don't need you. And I've proven this. Back when I was broke, I was putting out my own stuff. You gonna stop me now? Hell, I would have even taken Tyler Perry. And I'm not even a huge Tyler Perry fan. I mean, I respect his hustle. I respect the fact that, yes, he legitimately pulled himself up by the bootstraps. I respect that. But I'm saying, let me put it to you like this. You know how you would write something down on your Christmas list and hope and pray that you get exactly what was on your Christmas list, but you put what you would accept, but at the bottom of the list? And it's like, oh, if I get one of these, I'm gonna still be happy because I got something. But I mean, you could have got Wanda Sykes. Shit, you could have got Loretta Devine. Somebody who went through the struggle, who's been in the marches. You could have got Black Hollywood's mother. She done played the mother in all of the dang shows. You could have got Marla Gibbs, who once again walked the walk and talked the talk.
See, I don't know if they would have been ready.
Like, if they were really sincere, look at who's on the invitation.
Let's just say this. If Marla, if oh God, what is her name? Oof. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Hold up. I'm gonna pull it up. I got it.
Original Aunt Viv.
If Jennifer Lewis,
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Black Hollywood's mother.
if Jennifer Lewis, if Spike Lee, Angela Bassett,
Yeah, that's another one I was gonna say.
um, Regina,
Um,
Regina, what's her name? What's her last name?
Dina King.
Regina King.
Hell,
If
even
any one of them.
uh, what is the young man from? Is it Grey's Anatomy?
Who? The one with the light eyes?
I think that's the show he's on. I have not watched Grey's Anatomy in years. So if
I know
you,
who you're talking about. The one who left his wife to go with another woman.
oh, I didn't know about all of that. Okay,
Yeah.
I just know
Hmm.
he shut down that award ceremony.
I mean, yes, he did talk about Trayvon Martin, and yes, he did shut down that BET award ceremony. He was not playing. Um, but I'm like, sir. But anyway, we not gonna dwell on that.
Oh, I didn't know about that. So
But I'm just like, here's the thing. When are we going? I'm gonna propose this, and I think we should circulate this on our social medias, and I think I'm gonna keep doing it. But I think we should go 1 month, 1 month, just one. I'm just like, we need to literally buckle down and literally be like, you know what? I will just buy the Kool-Aid. Go 1 month without buying not a drop of soda. And I mean black people across the United States. If we stop buying soda, whoo baby, ooh, Coca-Cola would be hit.
Coca Cola.
Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and everybody be like, well, wait, what happened?
Because Pepsi show enough is right now with all their sponsored ads all over social media, really trying to capitalize over the halftime show yesterday. And during this Black History Month, are featuring white people dancing to the soundtrack from yesterday's halftime show. But we're going to get into that tomorrow. Thank you for joining me for tonight. Tomorrow's show, we are going to get into Trump's woes, which is going to be so fun. So much fun.
Oh
And
God, what is he doing now?
with this new metaverse, evidently white people have been virtually buying and selling black people. And we're going to get into that and a whole lot more. So y'all have a good night. As always, each one teach one, each one reach one. And we'll get into it later.
Alrighty.